Hey guys, happy Monday. It is me. I'm here on my lunch break having some chicken tortilla soup. Wanted to check in and I finally have the totals for September. In September I lost 4.9 pounds. So overall since the beginning of August I'm down 8, which isn't a lot, but considering I've struggled to lose weight at all this year, it's a huge victory. And so I'm happy about that. Step-wise, I was down about 3,000 feet over the previous month. I only had like 184,000 steps. So I'll be working on that this month to get those steps up. I've been totally doing great with the calorie counting. This weekend I went out of town, if you saw my video earlier, with my mom and my sister and my aunts and my nieces, and there was a big group of us. I'll share photos at the end, and we went to an outlet mall and we went to Uno's Pizza. And so what I did is I planned ahead, like I know what I like there, so I figured out how many calories it is, how much I could eat, and I stuck to it. I didn't have any breadsticks. I made sure I had water and not pop, so I did really good there. Totally crushed it on the steps because of all the walking to the outlet malls. And then later that night, we went and had a world famous chicken dinner. If anybody is in the Michigan area or has ever been to Frankenmuth, it's a German town here in Michigan, and they have an amazing chicken dinner at Zender's. And so we went there. I think there was like 18 of us, so we had a big group of ladies. And even with the guesstimate on what those calories were, I still was totally within my target range, the calories in versus calories out. Yesterday watched what I ate, to where when I got on the scale this morning, I'm already down half a pound from what I was when I weighed myself first thing Saturday morning. So the fact that I actually lost weight after a girls' weekend away is like totally exciting. So yeah, that's that. So it's October, first Monday of the month. It is a new month. So things I would like to do this month is really just keep watching my calories. Try to do some more exercise. I was sick there for a couple of weeks, or for a week or so, because of sinuses, so that kind of got me down. I'm going to work on that. I've had some health things going on. I've gone to the doctor, and I've made no lie about having anxiety, and I've always dealt with it myself, but it was getting to the point where I spoke up and talked to the doctor and was put on a medication to help. It's a very low dose, and already in the first week I can see a total difference. Before, when I would go into a store full of people, I would feel overwhelmed. I don't like crowds, and I've just sucked it up and dealt with it for everybody around me, but I've always been in misery, honestly. I felt like I was overheating. I had to go out and get air. It was miserable, and with so many people going on, and there's so many people around, I don't want to say my temper, but my tolerance of things is less. It's just overwhelming. I can't even explain unless you have anxiety. Then you know how overwhelming it is. So the fact that I went to an outlet mall and had a phenomenal time, I know the medication is already doing what it's supposed to. I never once felt overwhelmed. I was in amazing spirits, and I hope it just continues. And really, that's just making me work harder to kind of deal with those things that give me anxiety, and reconcile, why I have anxiety over certain things. Anybody who knows me knows I hate the expressway, and I knew that the medicine was a hit, no pun intended, when we were almost hit yesterday. And someone was merging onto the expressway traffic. My sister was driving. I do not drive on the expressway. I've had this really bad anxiety for the last couple of years on the expressway. And I, cinched up my seatbelt a little bit, and kept an eye on it. But as soon as it was done, I was like, hey, props to you, to my sister, for excellent driving skills. And that was that. Like, I didn't have any, like, anymore. And in fact, miles down the road, she's like, my heart is still beating, and I'm, like, still pounding from the adrenaline. And I'm like, I'm good. And honestly, a week ago, my heart would have been in my throat the entire hour ride the rest of the way home. So, if you are struggling, I can tell you that I was really scared to reach out for help. I've always felt like I could do it myself. You suck it up, you deal with it. That's the way I grew up. Unfortunately, mine was getting to the point where it really was not good. So if you are struggling, by all means, please talk to your doctor. Talk to an outside source. I am so lucky to be part of an amazing group of women, and I reached out to them, and I've shared my anxiety stories with them a little bit. But when I was put on this medication, I had a lot of anxiety about that, and I reached out to them, and they were really reassuring, and they've been an amazing support. So just make sure you've got a really great support group that understand that it's not you can't deal with things. It is actually a chemical thing in your brain. It's not that it's... My video just shut off on me. Maybe my video is being overwhelmed. I don't know. But if you need help, if you need support, reach out. By all means, reach out to your family, your friends, your medical providers, support groups, whatever you can. I'm always here to encourage any way I can. I'm not a professional, by no means. I do not claim to be. I just know what it's like to feel like you can't breathe and you're out in the open. So this last week has been amazing. Getting that mental clarity and feeling more at ease and not having the stress and the worry that I used to have. So I'm looking forward to October. Some good things are ahead. Just the fall weather. I love the fall. Professionally, I'm hoping for promotion I've been waiting on for like 2 years. But if it doesn't go through, everything happens for a reason. Writing wise, I'm going to be working on trying to get some more pages done on the book I'm trying to write. So I've got some goodness coming this month, and I know I'm just going to keep at it, and one day at a time, right? I wish I could move that mountain and have lost all the weight and everything, but I didn't put it on overnight. It's not going off overnight, but as long as it's continuing to go down. So I think that's it for today. I'll put some photos of me and my nieces and the whole group of women after this, so y'all can check it out. But otherwise, I will be back here. I don't know if I'll do a midweek. We'll see. And I will see you next Monday. Have a great day. Bye.